Gurard, he did a pretty good job. He would draw the animals that we hoped to find, to eat. And what else made all this down here? One day after a fruitless hunt, our chief stomped his teeth out because his magic had failed him. After that, someone had to chew his food for him. After that, someone had to chew his food for him. Finally, he got, I suspect, infected jaw. He was abandoned. No, it's mostly based on study. Remember, it's one man, one place at a time. My solitary viewpoint of a world I knew almost nothing about. At first, I thought there was something wrong with me. Maybe I was a bad guy for not dying.
What a chance to learn.
Aristarchus long before that. I had a chance to sail with Florence, only I'm not the adventurous type.
Maybe he did something right, something everybody else did.
At that point, I still thought he might fall off an edge someplace.
Look around, John. We just did. Who survives until the present time?
As you said, what a chance to learn once I learned to learn. Pretend it's science fiction. Figure it out.
Okay,
Every 10 years or so, when people start to notice I don't age, I move on.
That's very good. That's very quick, John. I want to read that story when it's done.
Want more?
Oh, yeah, by all means. This is great.
Well, I didn't learn it in school. It's my best guess. Based on archaeological data, maps, anthropological research. Since Mesopotamia, like the last 4,000 years straight.
Well, you're ahead of most people, so please go on.
Well, you know the background stuff, so I'll make it brief. What I call my first lifetime, I aged to about 35. What do you see? I ended up leading my group. They saw me as the magic. I didn't even have to fight for it. Sometimes I do, Will. There were gods up there then. Look up at the stars, wonder.
And what did primitive man make of them? It is time to die.
Now look, I don't know what John is doing, but I sure as hell don't like what you're doing. Now you give me that gun or I'm gonna break your goddamn arm.
Well, you sound like our football coach, Dan. What do you think, John?
Then fear came and chased them away. And they thought that I was stealing their lives away to stay young. First 1,000 years, I didn't know up from sideways. An informed guess, based on what I've learned in my memories.
Like yours, selected.
You know, the high points, the low points, traumas. They stick in the mind forever. Put down at 3 or 35, you still feel the change.
Go on.
I kept getting chased because I wouldn't die. So I got the hang of joining new groups I found. I also got the idea of periodically moving on. It was semi-nomadic, of course, following the weather, the game we hunted. The first 2,000 years were cold. We learned it was warmer at lower elevations. Late glacial periods. Then I began to wonder if I was cursed or perhaps blessed. And I thought maybe I had a mission. A story that goes around the room. No credibility. Even if I could make you believe me, in a month you wouldn't. Some of you would call me a psychopath, others would be angry at a pointless joke.
Well, John, some of us are angry now.
This was a bad idea. I love you all, and I do not want to put you through anything.
Then why are you doing it?
Because I wanted to say goodbye.
As yourself. Well, I think you've done that, whoever that self is.
Well, he gave it to me. I was Jacques Bourne at the time. He would come out to the place, paint, and we talked about
It
cupid.
is time to die. John. Can you imagine how we feel?
Maybe he's playing a game on me. The scholar always spoke about.